All right, so here's a look at email on Instinct. And from the main menu, top left goes to email. And whoops, I hit one button too many. Let's go back here to the email homepage. I have this already set up with my Gmail account, but basically to add a new account, you just tap the button on the bottom there, and it's pre-configured for easy setup to AOL, AIM, Hotmail, Yahoo, Gmail, and then you can also connect to your work email, so you can go through Outlook, which is kind of nice. It's you can connect your corporate email without having to bug the IT people at work, which is always good. You can't sync to your Outlook contacts, calendars, and that kind of stuff, but you can check your Outlook email, which is nice for you corporate types. Otherwise, we'll go back to this menu for a second. It's very easy to connect to these services, and then also if you want to connect to, if you have a different IMAP or POP account and you know your settings, you can connect that way, which is great. Okay, so the email client itself, when you're reading your email, it's not bad. Sprint's been comparing Instinct a lot to iPhone lately, and so since they've been asking for the comparison, I'll just say up front that iPhone's email program kicks Instinct's butt. There's no, honestly, it looks nicer. It does, full HTML email. It can do, embedded pictures and everything. It's very slick. Instinct's is not on par with it. That being said, it's not that bad. I was pleasantly surprised to see that it actually does handle URL embedded links in email addresses. So here's an email with a YouTube comment, and I can go ahead and just click on the link, and then I can do a few things with it, but I can go directly to that address, which is pretty nice. And there the web browser starts loading up. And there's a little taste of YouTube on Instinct. It works over the mobile YouTube site, not the full YouTube site. But if you want to write a message, you hit the compose icon, and then you can select from your contacts. It'll also save, so I have messages I've gotten from people, messages that I've read. It saves their email addresses automatically, which is kind of nice. But you can enter an address manually. That way. And then create your message, and you can set the priority on it as well. So, it's a fairly basic email client. That said, I'm thinking of the Glide, the Samsung Glide from Verizon, and Instinct's email is definitely a little bit nicer than Glide's, a little more full functional. So that's good. I tried downloading the Gmail Java client, and it doesn't work. It launches, but let's see if I can find it here just to show you. It launches, but then once I'm signed in, it doesn't crash. It just isn't functional. So I can sign in, and then I get to a point where I'm trying to, or no, actually I can't sign in. Here it is. It gets to username, and then I'm just stuck. There's no keyboard, can't do anything. So, hopefully Gmail will make, I'm sure Google will work with Samsung to make a client. But in the meantime, the built-in email client on the Instinct, it works pretty well. Definitely reliable for checking your email. It's not a BlackBerry. It's not as good as iPhone, but it's pretty good. One thing that's a drag is that right now there's no IM client for Instinct. None at all. I tried to get to IM using Meebo, an online service that lets you log in to one or more IM accounts, AOL, Google Talk, Jabber, Yahoo, et cetera, using a web browser. Unfortunately, though I could get to the Meebo page on Instinct, I can't actually sign in because Instinct's browser doesn't do JavaScript. So I get a warning on the Meebo page saying you need JavaScript to sign in. This browser doesn't support it. And sure enough, even though I've got the fields to enter my ID and password, there's no login button. So I can't get in via Meebo, which is too bad. I was, however, able to get to AOL's mobile AIM service to log into my AIM account. Now, this wasn't the most ideal solution because it's a web-based service, but at least I was able to send and receive messages and have conversations. As you can see here with the Evdu Reve speeds, it wasn't really all that bad. It's just a lot clunkier than an IM client. I would expect Sprint's going to release an IM client or a version of their IM service custom made for Instinct before too long. Can you read that? It says, "Bummer, your handset does not support Banter." Yeah, I don't even know what Banter is. I went to the Sprint Deck, their application store, off of the Instinct, to try to find an instant messaging client. There's nothing yet. I'm sure they'll make one. They've got a couple of weeks before it actually launches to the public. You never know. Anyway, there you go. That's IM and email on the Instinct, or lack of IM. Stay tuned for much, much more. There's lots to cover. And as always, there's a lot more on phonedog.com. So check it out for Instinct, all the other phones. I think we're even going to have some giveaways starting soon. I know I said that about a month ago, but now we've got a ton of stuff lined up, so definitely check it out. Until next time, I'm Noah from PhoneDog. This is the Instinct. Thanks for watching.